So we need to talk about this new Harry Potter full cast audiobook. It has a lot of people confused because, of course, now a whole new cast list of different characters has been announced, which is confusing a lot of people who don't follow as in depth with the Harry Potter fandom, because they're like, wait, they replaced the black Snape with an Indian Snape now? I'm confused. So Hugh Laurie's now Albus Dumbledore? What about that other guy, John Lithgow? So I'm going to break that down, all the cast listing, when they're coming out, and we're also going to talk about how to save a little bit of money when trying to get all 7 books, because it could get expensive. So 2 of the more notable cast members that have been cast for these full cast audiobook is Hugh Laurie as Albus Dumbledore and Matthew McFadden as Lord Voldemort. There are other notable names, of course, but those are probably the 2 most famous ones. We also have Riz Ahmed as Severus Snape, Michelle Gomez as Minerva McGonagall, Cush Jumbo as the narrator, Frankie Treadway and Jackson Nope as Harry Potter. So for the first 3 books, you have Frankie Treadway as young Harry Potter. For the last 4 books, you have Jackson Nope playing older Harry Potter. The same is for the other 2 in the Golden Trio, and you have Max Lesser as the young Ron Weasley, and Reese Mulligan as the older Ron Weasley. Then you have, of course, HBO Max's Harry Potter, Arabella Stanton as young Hermione, and Nina Barker Francis as the older Hermione. The most notable of the Golden Trio is Arabella Stanton, who is going to play Hermione in live action as well, which I think kind of states that she's going to embody Hermione very well if they were able to cast her for not only the audiobook, but also for the show. There's also 200 plus more voice cast in this whole series, because every single voice in this book series has a different voice actor, which is crazy that they decided, instead of, hey, can we get that one person to do like 50 different voices for that one person who has a line? No, every single individual person in this book series has its own voice actor, which right there I think is freaking nuts in itself. But I'm excited about that because it's going to feel so real. When you hear a voice, you're like, oh, yep, that's Daedalus Diggle, the one line that he has. Now, the first book is going to come out on November 4th of 2025. And from then on, it will come out subsequently each month until May. Chamber of Secrets is going to be coming out December 16th. Prisoner of Azkaban will be coming out January 13th. Goblet of Fire will be coming out February 10th. Order of the Phoenix will be coming out on March 10th. Half-Blood Prince will be coming out on April 14th. And Deathly Hallows will be coming out on May 12th. So these are Audible exclusive books, and the only way to get them is through Audible. But there's different ways that you can get them. You can just buy them outright without having an Audible membership, which is gonna get a little bit pricey. So the first 3 books, Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and Prisoner of Azkaban, are going to be $20.99 each, and probably close to that in whatever other country you are, but I'm talking in American dollars because I am American. The last 4 books, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and Deathly Hallows, are going to be $31.49, which if you were to buy all 7 outright, it would be $188.93, and that's not even accounting for taxes in whatever region that you're in. So close to $200 that you're going to have to pay to get all 7 books. But that is why I am making this right now, because there are so many different ways to get it for way cheaper than that. So first off, if you are an Audible member, you get 1 credit a month. So you're paying $14.95 a month and you get 1 credit each month. The best time to sign up would probably be on November 4th. So you get that first credit on November 4th and you'll get each credit right before the book comes out. You can pre-order them ahead of time, but why do you need to pre-order a digital book that you can download immediately when it comes out, which you would have to do anyway because you can't pre-download the book? Beats me. They're not a limited run. So you can pre-order it now, you can get it later, but it depends on how you're doing all this. And if you're trying to save a little bit of money, credits last you for a year. So you could theoretically sign up for the 2 credit a month plan, which is $22.95, which would allow you to get 2 credits each month, which means you only have to pay for 4 months. So instead of paying $104.65 to be able to get all 7 books, you would only have to pay $91.80 to get all 7 books, and you get an extra book because you get 8 credits over 4 months. So kudos to you. There's also one other way that you can get an Audible membership, which is a 1-year Premium Plus membership, which is $149.50, which gives you 12 credits. So not only can you get the 7 audiobooks, but you can also get some of the supplementary content that they have for Harry Potter that are Audible exclusive, the Wizarding World archives, Tales of Beetle the Bard, Quidditch Through the Ages, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the Hogwarts Library, which would still give you an extra book, which you could use to get the History of Magic, which is more of a behind the scenes of what little things throughout the Harry Potter series are based upon. So right there, you could get an entire Harry Potter collection for $149.50, which isn't a bad deal. But we're here to save you money. If you do not have an Audible Premium Plus subscription at all, never have signed up for Audible, and want to get this stuff for as cheap as possible, sign up for an account, get your free Audible credit, because they're always offering a free credit for the first month. Free trial, here's a credit, you get one book. So right there, one book for free. But you can also, as a Premium Plus subscriber, you can get 7 credits for $75.99, which is the best deal that you can get on this list. 7 credits, $75.99. Plus tax, of course, most of this is plus tax, but it's the best deal that you can get. You get 7 credits, which means you get all 7 books right there for $75.99, which is like 60% off of what you would get if you bought them outright. And you get another free credit. So you get 8 credits once again, which is still cheaper than the $91.80 that you would have to pay if you did the 2 months. So $75.99, pre-order all the books and an extra book, whatever you want. Atomic Habits, Project Hail Mary from Andy Weir, also a good book. With your extra credit, you can get that. You can immediately cancel. You still get pre-orders after you cancel. So that's the best way to do it. If you just want those books and nothing else, have never had Audible, there you go. Sign up for a free Audible account, the Premium Plus free month trial, spend $75.99 to get all the credits, get your 7 books, get your other book, cancel it. You can keep those books for as long as you want, $76. There you go. So if you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know if this is something that you like. Hey, I'm interested in Harry Potter books, but I don't know where to get started with spending money on it. If that's the case, I would say go to secondhand books and buy it that way. I know some people want to listen to this series, but don't want to give a ton of money to Jeff Bezos or J.K. Rowling. So I figured here's how you can get it for the cheapest price. So hopefully this helps. I'm just putting it out there, informing you on what these books are about. Let me know if you want to know what the point of this is, besides a blatant cash grab, because I don't think it is. I think it's just people want to hear more dramatized books, and that's it. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment below if you found this helpful, and stay marvelous. Knox.